How's it going, guys? Staceyman here, and today we're back for a story time. Now, just before I kick down to this story, I might as well tell you a few things, you know? Now, I haven't really been uploading recently is I've been getting shit done for college, because I need to get stuff done to be able to go to the other college I want to go to anyways, whatever. Also, do you want any more of these type videos? Maybe I could do reactions a little bit more like this instead of me just sitting in front of a video being a little bit boring. If you want me to talk about any topics or anything, just leave them down below and I'll throw some gameplay in the background. Actually, this gameplay is pretty old. I'm like level 20 in it on Black Ops 3 and I'm like I'm second prestige now. But anyways, if you want to watch the gameplay and just listen to my very, very soothing voice, that's fine. My voice isn't soothing. But anyways, let's get down to the story. So, let me just give you a little bit of a rundown for today's story. And let me tell you how it's going to go and shit. Okay. So, it was probably like the first time we majorly had a session. It was on Halloween. We didn't really have anything else to do. But a girl had actually invited us out to her house. We were just like, fine, we'll go. Now, I'm going to give a load of nicknames. There's Staceyman. That's me. The person who got drunk is Bob. The girl who owns the house is going to be known as Ali. There was two other people, I'm just going to refer to them as fucking Maggie and Larry, okay? Whatever. So, they don't really have two big parts in the story, but Bob and Ali and me definitely do, okay? So anyways, I'm just going to explain it. So, it started off in my house. We were drinking the way it normally goes. If we're going out to car or anything, we drink in my house, because it's just easiest. Actually, just to kick down the story again, I'm sorry, but this is just so weird, like, not actually sitting in front of a camera and looking at my face. It actually feels weird. But anyway, okay, on to the story. So, I started in my house, if you can't. I wasn't actually drinking, because this is, like, the first time I majorly had a session. Now, drink responsibly, actually. So, yeah. We were just sitting around playing FIFA, doing really nothing like we usually do till we went out to her house. So she pulled up, we got the drink, we went into the back of a van, because there wasn't much room in the front of the van, so we went into the back of a van. May not look sketchy because it was white, but whatever. We were brought out to her house. We didn't actually really know where we were going. Like, I might as well just say that Larry had actually been good friends with Ali for ages, but whatever. These are kind of meaningless facts, but so we got out to the house, drinking, talking, normal stuff, really. It's what you do at a house party and shit. It wasn't really a house party, small gathering, but what you normally do is just talk, sit there, whatever, fuck it. So, she made some shots. Ali made some shots which are fucking crazy, which had like vodka, coke. Straight off, I think it had every drink we had there, like Budweiser, Wicked, Bulmers, and something else. I can't remember the whole drink, but that's orange juice, yeah, okay. So, there was all this in a glass. She gave 3 shots, me and her had 3 shots, because we could handle it. Bob had 2, and the other 2 had 1. But, as I told you, they're not very main characters, so we're going to be focusing mainly around Bob. So after this, we thought it was getting a little bit boring. It was kind of getting a little bit late, but we could realise that this side was kind of gone, because he wasn't really talking straight or anything like that, and he was actually saying he was going to get sick. So we were just sort of like, okay, fuck, how are we supposed to help him? So I can just remember that Ali tried to pick him up off the chair, and she picked up and he slipped down, and he sat on the floor, just literally lying on the floor looking up at her, not moving, and we were just like, okay. Try to lift him up again, he slipped down again. This happened about 10 times before he actually got out the door. So he got out the door and he was getting sick. We pulled out a chair, he fell off the chair. He fell off the chair and face planted the ground. I had to pick him up and hold him so he couldn't fall. He got sick, and then he got up again and went up against the truck, and like against her van, and he was just getting sick again. And I can remember that she turned on the hose to actually be able to fucking clean all this shit up, and she started to soak him with the hose. Now, I was actually helping him at this point get sick, and he was saying, oh, you're my best friend, and all this. You know, most drunk people say it. I don't really mean it, but whatever. Whatever. Anyways, he tried to run away from the hose. He runs to, like, the end of the garden. The garden was pretty long, and he slips right into his face. I don't know why, but he slips straight into his face, like, bang. He fucking gets back up, and he's like, I ruined my shirt. He cared more about his shirt than his face. I was just like, okay. Then, we went back inside after he had got sick. He went to the toilet a few times. He was still kind of fucked. But we heard about a bonfire, so we're like, okay, we'll go down to that, because it was around Halloween, we didn't have anything to do. It was in some random field, so we were climbing over some gate. We walked fire, like it was cold. He was actually wearing just a t-shirt, and he was like, oh man, I don't feel the cold, I'm a fucking hard lad. like one of them traveller type fellas. And he climbs over the gate, and we all get in there, okay? And we're just sitting there, looking at the bonfire, really doing nothing, talking. And then we hear a firework go off, a black cat, and we're like, oh fuck, someone's coming down. So we're just like, okay, we better run. So we run around, we're leaving, okay? I climb over the gate, and what does Bob do but fucking hit the gate, makes me fall on my balls. I felt like I split them in half. I was like, I couldn't move, like, literally, there's the gate, I'm getting over it, I'm literally on my leg over, he hits it and rocks it, and like, boom, me balls. I rolled off the thing, I was like, it was so sore, like, I was rolling on the ground for about 5 minutes. It was so sore. But we were walking back, okay, and I can remember we all tried to link arms so he didn't fall over anymore. And I can just remember, we got outside someone's house. I don't know why, but outside the person's house, he knew this person. He just starts yelling out that he wants to fight him. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He's like, come out here and fight me now. Come out here and fight me now. I'll kill you. I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. And we can remember someone actually came outside. We were like, oh my god, just let's go. So we grabbed him, we were dragging him, right? We got back to the... Actually, no, I remember, sorry, just one random thing. I actually pushed Ali into a puddle. I didn't realise it was there, but whatever. So we then got back inside the house. I can remember him. This is the most disgusting thing ever, but I actually had to help him with this, okay? So, I don't even want to say this bit, but... So, he was still getting sick at this point, but he needs to use the toilet, and, see... Larry was fucking non-helpful here. He didn't want to help with anything, so he just sat in the fucking kitchen talking to Maggie, who was actually not his girlfriend, but Maggie, right? And he was just sitting there, literally not helping. So I had to go in and help him make a shit. But the worst thing is that the girl came in as well, and what does he do but shit and then get sick? So literally he shit and it went all over the floor. I was like, oh man. And see, we couldn't let him sleep in the bath because we had already wetted him. We were just like, no, he can't sleep in the bath. So he then got himself back up. He walked back into the kitchen, and I can remember now he literally just sat down and he was getting sick fucking everywhere. I mean everywhere. Like, we had to get a bucket and he was getting sick. He was like, and the worst thing is he threw up like full pieces of chicken. It was disgusting. But I can just remember that he goes, my nostril. And we were just like, what? And he was just like, my nostril. We didn't understand what he meant. And then it's just like, I need to blow my nostril. It was so funny. He was like, what? And then he blew his nostril, okay? We had to call his mother to bring him home, and his fucking mother came to the house, right? And it's just like, we go, oh yeah, we're just gonna call his mother and get him home. And then he heard her say, please don't call my mommy. Please don't call my mommy. And we were just like, we're not calling your mom, okay? And his ma and his dad showed up, and he's like, why am I putting on my shoes? Because you let him put on my shoes. And then his ma came over to him. It's just like, you okay? And then he goes, he's just like, please don't call my mommy. Then when she comes over, are you okay? It's only here from me. So funny. And then his dad was questioning like what he had drank and shit, and we just said a load of vodka. And he's just like, his dad was just, no, I've seen my son drunk and he can handle his drink. And like fucking, the kid then said, Bob had told us then that he had woken up and he actually couldn't remember where he was. He'd somehow gotten home and didn't remember where he was. He woke up in his room and he's like, what the fuck? But this isn't the end of the story. Because that same night, I actually stopped Larry from doing things with Mikey. I technically cock-blocked. It wasn't really my fault, but I cock-blocked and I couldn't realise at the time of what I'd actually done. So let me try and explain what had happened. So when he went, we stayed in the kitchen till about 2 or 3. I went into the sitting room, I started watching TV. Now they were lying on the couch together. I was on a chair in the corner, and I was sort of just like, I didn't want to go to bed, but see, at the time my mind was warped and I didn't really know what was going on, and I could see he was trying to get me to go to bed. He's like, Staceyman, do you want to go to bed? I was like, nah man, something on. And he's just like, go to bed. And I was like, no. And then this happened till about 6, till she got tired and went to bed. And I literally cock-blocked. That was the bad thing about it. And he hasn't let that go. Like, they go out now, but he hasn't let that go, to be fair. And I remember that he woke up by throwing a sponge at me. Then when I wouldn't wake up, he came in and went, bang. Oh, actually, just so I end this, I forgot about something. After he got sick and was drunk, we actually left him in a room, right? And he had got sick all over the That's Swiss. I was sleeping, and he got sick everywhere. And as Ali's dad put it, he got to the door and he was scratching out like a cat going, because he couldn't get out. But yeah, that's gonna be the story time. Hopefully this was a good video for you and you laughed at. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button, and also put down below what you want to see me do in the next one, topics, whatever. Should I react to videos like this? Tell me. This doesn't mean reactions will go. If you want it the other way, just tell me. And anyways, if you did enjoy this video, what you gotta do is drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Don't fuck with you.